This could be more fun. Hold my orange juice.
If you've been watching my videos, you probably realize I have a love for everything arcade-related, video game-related, and stuff of that nature. And I occasionally do a search for game room decor, game room decorations, game room ideas. And one of the things that came up was this light switch plate cover. Now I thought, man, that's a heck of a lot more fun than the stupid switches I got in my stairwell right now. I mean, I guess they're not stupid, they work, right? But they're not fun. This is fun. So it has like the arcade buttons to put in it here. It just kind of gives you that cool like arcade button on and off for the light and for the switch. I thought, man, that's a lot more fun than what I have. So I started looking into it. It does require that you do have a rocker style switch behind it, which unfortunately is not the type of switch that I have, as you probably saw from the intro to this video. So that is something I'm going to be replacing as well. Now mine is a three-way switch because it does have a switch at the bottom of the stairs and a switch at the top that I need to replace, and that way you can turn them on and off at either end. But I'm picking this switch up right here. You know, fairly reasonable cost as well, and get that put in. So let's take a look at everything I got.
Alright, so here we do have the switch plate cover as well as the switch itself. So let's go ahead and open this switch up. Let's start there. So now what I have is I have a three-way switch because I have the switch at the top and at the bottom of the stairs. So that's actually got an extra connection on it to make that happen. So we got the rocker style switch there. And let's go ahead and open up this guy here. Alright, so for the switch plate, get some little instruction card here. Get the switch plate itself, the buttons, and some screws. So let's go ahead and pop these buttons out here. Maybe. Alright, there's one. Let's get the second one. Alright, so these are two pieces. So you got the button and you got a piece that goes in the top. So this just pops down in that ring there. Same thing here. And then the button just comes up from underneath. Now there's nothing holding these buttons in. They will just fall right out. But once you put it on the wall, it's going to be on top of the switch plate, or on top of the switch, which will hold it. So I actually do have the other one here where I've actually gone ahead and screwed the plate onto the switch just to see how these buttons would work. And it worked pretty good. So when I press one, it presses in, presses the other one out. So fairly pleased. And with that rocker switch in the back, it actually has a nice, really clicky feel to it. So first step is going to be to actually get these switches in the wall, and then we'll put the plates on. Now, I'm not going to show you how to put switches in your wall. I'm not an electrician. I do not feel comfortable giving you instructions on that. So if you need instructions on how to replace your switches, please search for an electrician or something that will give you some instructions on that. There's plenty of them out there on YouTube. But I'm not that guy. Please find somebody that's a professional at that and follow their advice. All right, let's get it on the wall and see how it looks. The switch has been switched, so we're ready to go to put the plate cover on. So we're going to be taking these screws right here and lining them up with the appropriate holes on the switch. I no longer have buttons. They went down the stairs. That's not great. Alright, I'll be back. Seems like a rather poor design choice here. The button just slides into the back of the plate. There's nothing holding it in there, so if you get it angled while trying to line the screw up, the thing falls out and, well, in my case, goes rattling the whole way down my stairs. So that's rather inconvenient. I don't want to have to run after him. Oh, dang it. Just dropped it again. Alright, we're back with both buttons. But yeah, let's see if I can manage to do this without having to run after these things. Oh, come on. See, this kind of stinks because I'm trying to line this up and I'm having to do it blind. Because normally you kind of tilt the switch plate out a little bit to see if you're lined up with the hole. I can't do that because if I do, I'll lose my button. Ah, dang it. There it goes again. Alright, I caught it that time. Oh. There went another one. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. This time, I've added a little masking tape to hold the buttons in place so I don't have to keep running down the stairs after them. I mean, hey, it's a good workout and all, but not exactly what I want to do at the moment. So now that I got that in place, I should be able to tilt this and be able to see that I get that screw in the right hole there. And then I can just give it a little hand tightening there just to get it started. And then I'll come down here and get the bottom one in place. So there we go. So now we just need to tighten it up and see if it works. Okay, that's way more fun than the old switch. It's working. Now you'll notice I'm backwards here. Like I said, this is a three-way switch. I have another switch at the bottom of the stairs, which is flipped the other way. I could go down there and, switch it so that this would turn it on and this off. But I've already ran down these stairs so many times after those stupid buttons, I don't want to do that. So, I guess, final thoughts, right? I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's different. It's kind of fun. It's more fun than the, little normal switch for sure. I do wish that this was, like, kind of an all-in-one unit, like you replace the switch itself with this instead of this just being a plate that goes over the switch. I suppose if you already have that rocker style switch, maybe this would be a nice little thing to put over it. Now, I have heard that some people have had compatibility issues with this in different types of switches. I didn't. So I'll link the switch that I got in the description. That way you guys, can see what I used. However, it's a three-way. So unless you're using a three-way, it's probably not the right switch for you. Other things, if it was built into the switch, you just, actually replace it with this as a unit, they could do things like light up the buttons. I'm not, big into the lit arcade buttons, but for something like this, that would be really cool if it had a nice little glow to it. At least I think it would be a cool option. As far as what it is, though, it's okay for what it is. I really do wish that the buttons were actually affixed into here so that they didn't fall out. I can't be the first person that's happened to. If you don't have to run down the stairs every time it happens, probably not that big of a deal. But for me, it was a huge pain. So be smarter than me. Put the masking tape on it to start with to keep the buttons from flying out. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you got one of these or have used something similar or have other ideas for cool things to do with switches in, say, like a game room or something like that, please put that down there in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know what you didn't like about it so I can do better next time. If you want to see
what I have coming and the other projects I'm going to be working on, please hit that subscribe. Still got to finish working on the stairwell. Obviously, it's, you know, still this old color and everything. Need patching done on there and some paint to see what this is going to look like when it's all said and done. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day.